Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fatal Aspire, and I'm here with the third episode of the F4T1 podcast, and I am joined by Zach or Assertful,
Yo.
Ryan or Taco, and Raul or Clearout. And yeah, you guys know the deal. We just have topics dealing with gaming, national news, global news, entertainment, and sports. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started. So for our first topic in gaming, we have Call of Duty 2024 by Treyarch is going to have a 2-year cycle. So according to an article on Xfire, according to latest rumors, Treyarch's turn as the lead developer on the next Call of Duty game will be just as long as Infinity Ward's. So the usual cycle from COD goes from Infinity Ward to Treyarch and then to Sledgehammer Games and then back again. But this time, Treyarch is going to take 2 years to develop the new Call of Duty. So Treyarch, we all know them for like the innovators of World at War, Black Ops, Cold War. But this time they're going to be taking 2 years to make a Call of Duty. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you
I'm pretty sure we're all in support here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to speak for everyone. I wish they would have done this sooner, because obviously the more time they have in a game, the more likely it's to be polished and actually work on day one release. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I do agree. A lot of games have been not taking a lot of time, aka games like Cyberpunk and newer games that just need extra time before they even get released. I mean, I get opening up a beta for it, but don't release the full game until it's actually done. Because every time you do, it's just a shit show.
It's funny. It's come to a point where there's only 2 games I could think of that launched successfully recently. 2 that come to the top of my head, and that's Hogwarts Legacy, the new game we'll be talking about in the future, and Elden Ring. That launched that launched pretty good too. The rest of the games, trash. Dog water.
Dude, Cyberpunk?
Dog water launches.
Cyberpunk? Bro.
That game was a big flop for like the first 2
months. That game was broken on release.
I played that game like a week after it got released, and it was a fucking slideshow on my computer. I mean, my computer's not bad. It's not
at
the
all.
highest anything you can get, but I should have got more than 15 FPS. And cars were just sinking in the ground at random.
Yeah. I think my favorite... Sorry, go ahead.
That should not be happening for a game I paid $60. Which games are now $70, apparently. That's a fucking trend.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dude.
Let me ask you this real quick. Do you guys prefer Treyarch or Sledgehammer?
Treyarch. I'm biased because of the games they put out in the past.
What is Sledgehammer released again? Just
Modern Warfare 3.
World War and Modern Warfare. Those are both Sledgehammer.
Okay, I like Modern Warfare 3.
I like Sledgehammer better right now, to be honest with you.
I'm kind of indifferent on Modern Warfare 2019. But that was Infinity Ward, right? Or was that Sledgehammer?
What?
Modern Warfare 2019? Yes.
Yeah, that was between it was Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward. They both went into it.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'm pretty sure it was Infinity Ward's game.
Wait, who made Advanced Warfare? Was that Sledgehammer?
That's Infinity
funny?
Ward.
Oh, okay.
And Ghost is Infinity Ward too, I think.
Yeah, it was. That was I don't know. Did you guys think that was a stinker? Do you think it was do you think it's still the black sheep of Call of Duties?
What,
or
Ghosts?
do you think do you think another one took the title for shittiest COD?
I don't know. I think Snoop Dogg. That's the only thing that I remember. Snoop Dogg is Strike Zone 24/7, baby. Oh man, that's the only thing I really cared about that game. Instinction was kind of cool. That's the only thing that I had to say about it. The mode where you fight the aliens and shit, and you had like roles like medic, and I thought that was cool. But then they never brought it back. So
that game made me truly love the Honey Badger.
Yeah, the Honey Badger.
The Honey Badger. That was a really good gun.
Yeah.
You could go to work with that.
Yeah. You can actually go to work.
Yes, sir.
What's it called? The thing is, like, Ghost was like apparently it was my best Call of Duty just for competitive, just because I think it was connection based. Like the hit detection in that game was like really good. So I remember when I was playing with SHREK, I was doing pretty well because like my connection was like, I don't know, I guess it was really good at the time.
You have
like
fucking fiber internet.
I had fiber internet, and like it was so connection based that I was winning gunfights that I shouldn't have been winning, because like my aim is kind of like average, but I was beating people that were like, you know, like 20-0 and like 25-0. I'm just like, how am I doing this? Like I'm not that good at the game, but I don't know.
You got that fucking buff.
I got that connection buff. The power of the internet. Like I'm Boogie 2988.
Boogie.
Shit. I do love me a cupcake.
Like that's the wrong person.
Oh wait, no, sorry, no. I don't know why I was thinking of fucking
EDP.
Eagles
man.
EDP.
Hey,
My
we're
bad.
gonna talk about the Eagles
shit.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Meep in chat. All right. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I think it's good that Treyarch is taking 2 years to make the next COD. I think that it did work out because wasn't MW2, didn't they take 2 years to make this game?
No, this year was 1 year. I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
sure.
Okay.
Almost every single like company came together to make that though, right?
It was like
Yeah,
Infinity
they
Ward,
s- They
Sledgehammer.
started putting in a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Because the other one kind of flopped in other ways, but this one was a big title. I don't really know who took over, to be honest.
All right, yeah. So, what would you guys like to talk about next?
Well, if we're done with Call of Duty, we can go to our next topic, which is going to Hogwarts Legacy. So, Hogwarts Legacy is a game that appears to introduce Harry Potter's first trans character. So, according to an article on CNN, a hotly anticipated new video game, which probably has already come out by now, set in the Harry Potter universe, appears to feature a trans character, which would be a first for the franchise. So, Hogwarts Legacy is an action role-playing game in which players explore Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the nearby village of Hogsmeade, Diagon Alley, and other iconic locations featured in the books and movies. During one in-game quest, players meet Sirona.
Nice.
Nice. Sirona Ryan. I hope I'm saying that name. It's Sirona Ryan, owner of the Three Broomsticks pub in the Hogsmeade. Though the character doesn't specifically say she's trans, a line of her dialogue leads players to make their own conclusion. So this is crazy.
I have a question.
What?
When it says introducing it to the franchise, does it mean the Harry Potter franchise or like the gaming overall?
It's just a game. The
Yeah,
franchise
just-
is
yeah.
done. It's been done for years.
Yeah, I don't think it's canon.
Sirona Ryan, which you are correct by saying that name. Honestly, she is a main character in the game. And let me just say, it completely threw me off. And to be honest, I thought like there's something fucked up with the audio. In my opinion, I had no idea until I had to Google the actual name. The actor that actually plays the character. She is a straight female, but she plays. I guess she just has a manly voice. In order of this, because of J.K. Rowling had so much hate during the past of what he used to say. That's when Warner Bros. Said, "Hey, you know what? We're just gonna implement this just so the haters and the backlash can kind of stop." Basically, this was kind of like a mid-change thing. Because of recently, people are just like, hey, you know, if you play the game, you're supporting, you know, you're kind of supporting J.K. Rowling. You're a terrible person. And there was a lot of just a lot of horrible shit that people were saying about the game. And even though, like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but streamers are getting a lot of backlash, or a lot of people are going into, you know, YouTube chat, Twitch chat saying that, hey, you're a terrible person. People are leaking IP addresses. people are finding their actual addresses where they live, and they're
getting
posting them.
doxxed?
They're getting
Yeah,
DOS, and they're also
bad.
Really?
posting their actual address, on trans communities and gay communities, and so people can show up to their house, and it's a real serious thing right now. So that's when Warner Brothers said, you know what, we're gonna make a main character sound like this, and it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't once you play the game.
It
It's a
doesn't alter the
complete throw off.
story.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Not at
Then
all.
it's like go for it. It's their creative directive, but I will speak on this. Obviously, I don't quite stand with what J.K. Rowling is, especially if she's really coming off as transphobic. But there's one thing I've learned to do in this life is to kind of separate the creators or the company that makes the game or the product or the music from the actual product. For example, a lot of people like Kanye West. He's not that great of a person, as we all know, but he also makes fantastic music. I still listen to him. I don't know why it's different. I mean, I saw there's a website where you could type in a streamer's name, and you can search a query, or you can literally search to see if your Twitch streamer actually streamed Hogwarts Legacy. So
Wow.
they get put
Really?
on a blacklist. Yeah, there's
Really?
a website.
Wow.
They know it is so nasty. They don't even call it Harry Potter because they hate the game so much.
Could you
or
link
hate
me
the
this?
franchise
Because
so
like
much.
this is
Wow.
that's really hard to believe. Because I mean I was
Yeah,
planning to stream
no,
it. Like,
I heard about it.
tomorrow.
Oh, I definitely heard about this. What's interesting is actually of today, they announced through Steam that this was the one of the highest games that people bought the deluxe version, the 3-day 3-day early access before the actual release day.
Yes.
Over 300,000 people purchased this before the actual game, and that was one of the highest numbers that Steam has seen in a long, long time. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
That's good
Yeah.
for them, though. I think a lot of games, not just games, but also like movies, TV, basically all of reality, basically just shifting around, adding this to the normal, whether it's gays, trans, like everything coming up, they're just trying to normalize it. Like I remember we were just talking about The Last of Us not too long ago, how they came out with the show. I didn't hate it. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but the entire episode 3 was basically about a gay couple.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were against it and heavily against it. I'm not against it, but the episode was kind of dragged out with it, and they kind of, I don't know, wasted too much time on it. A little bit longer than like a normal relationship, which made it kind of awkward, but people were hating on it for no reason.
I mean, if I will speak on that, I did appreciate that episode. Even though I've never played The Last of Us, I did think that it was a good kind of character study into what is like Bill and I forgot the other guy's name. But like it did kind of give some backstory into like who those two people were, because as far as I know in the game, they just kind of like mention that they had like some sort of relationship, but like they never actually fleshed it out.
It did not go that deep.
Yeah.
It definitely like they added to it a lot.
Yeah.
So it definitely was cool. But
But it
like
gives
I
some
said,
like
they
weight
got a
to like the
lot of hate
characters.
for it. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I heard a lot of people were commenting to like the people who made it, saying like they were gonna stop watching, and that they absolutely ruined the show just by episode 3. So I don't know. A lot of people are just, for no reason too, just hating on all these companies and stuff for making it the norm, which it basically is the norm now. I mean, you see gay people and stuff all the time. They're starting to come out. Trans people are starting to come out. It just started to be normalized, and I
Yeah.
guess some people just can't deal with it, so they take up online and they start fucking typing away.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally say it's like it's a creative direction. If they want to take it, they can. I remember a while back, Lara Croft. What game franchise is she in?
Raider.
Tomb Raider. I remember a bunch of people were pissed off that it was a female protagonist because they just put a female into to be supportive of female gamers, but it was just a creative direction they ended up saying.
Yeah.
If the actual core game is good, the voice acting good, the mechanics, why does it make a difference?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are just heavily against it and will go as far as like refunding it just for like that reason. And it's like it's not even a valid reason to refund a game.
Yeah.
And it's just over dramatized for sure.
It has I will say it most definitely has been pushed before, where stuff feels forced.
Yeah.
There's been some games where they try to be overly politically correct or go over the top. What is it called? Was that Daphne? The new
Velma.
Velma, thank
Yes.
you.
Oh, the new Scooby Doo. How they
Yeah.
changed
It
everything.
has like
too.
nothing to do with the original Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
It's like they changed a lot.
They changed Shaggy to be black. They took out Scooby Doo because he said he was irrelevant.
Wait, whoa. Wait, what? Hold on.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, Raul, you haven't heard
That's what
about
they
this?
said.
Yeah, you haven't heard
I'm
about
not
that?
thinking about this. No.
No,
Yeah,
look up Velma.
It's literal dog water.
Like
They said it
Critical
was,
did a
like,
video about it.
The original one was like two whites, like supremacy, because like every character was white and like it never really dealt with anything else, like all the main characters at least. And now they just completely changed it and kind of made it a little bit awkward. I don't know why the fuck they took out Scooby Doo, considering that
It's
whole
literally
title
called
is
fucking
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, they kind of just said he added no fucking value to the show, and they just took him out. So I don't know about that move, but
That's fucking crazy.
yeah,
It is.
That is, I believe that is a case. I'm not sure if they're just trying to be super offensive for being overly politically correct.
who knows?
It's just like, I don't know, this cancel culture era that we live in. It's like they don't want to like piss anybody off and like
Yeah.
not include any, I guess, marginalized group. Which I
Yeah.
mean, it like if you do that in like small dosages, it's fine. But like when it's your entire show, it just shows that like you have no actual plot to fall back on.
Like I said, it at the core it has to be good, and don't make it centric around that.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's what I have to say on that.
I think we stretched enough on that.
Yeah. Now let's go to our next topic. This one concerns me. Overwatch 2 devs want to do a Dragon Ball Z and Naruto collab next. So Overwatch 2 devs have revealed their dream collabs, with Dragon Ball Z and Naruto topping the list following the One Punch Man crossover just revealed for Season 3. So Overwatch 2 just announced its first ever collaboration with popular anime series One Punch Man, which will be coming in the Season 3 update. Doomfist will be donning Saitama's classic yellow and red costume. So I'm going to actually put this up on stream. You guys can see it in the article, but I just want everybody on stream to see it.
Oh yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
dope. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let me
Yep.
put this above. Yeah, so that's how that skin looks like. And it's pretty good. I mean, you guys are looking at it, like, it fits him pretty well because, I mean, even before, like, Doomfist actually came into the game, when his concept was like leaked to the public, people were saying like, "Oh, it's just a black One Punch Man." No, because that's literally what he is. Like, his rocket punch would literally kill you in one punch. I mean, depending on how much health you have. But yeah, this is sick. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, let me first say, the fact that they actually wanted to do this, they actually just copied Fortnite because Fortnite just added DBZ into their new season, where they just added the whole Kamehameha phase. So the devs of Overwatch, they actually stated that it was just not too long, like just a few weeks ago, they were just stating over an actual podcast. They were actually just stating that they have a collaboration going to be coming up pretty soon, and it's just something that they kind of want to mimic Kamehameha, but yet they don't want to like physically say that, hey, we're copying so and so. But I mean, I don't know if this was a plan from before or as of now. It's just kind of a coincidence, in my opinion. The
Mm.
fact that Fortnite just literally just dead ass did this. But
Yeah, they
now,
just signed with Dragon Ball over that. I saw that. I was
yeah.
about to say, I just put in chat. You can see there's other games that have been doing it. It's really every game. That's Apex. That's one of the skins. They don't have like a name that's connected to the anime, but they make like suggestions. Like you could definitely
Mhm.
tell that that's a character, and then they have other characters. But I see it in a lot of games now, so it's just starting to be normalized. Anime grew a fucking insane bit after the coronavirus, so
Mm-hmm.
Hold
it's
Yeah.
on.
starting to become everywhere.
Is that Apex one? Is that supposed to be Luffy? What is that?
Yeah,
It is
it's
Luffy, yeah.
Luffy.
Oh,
They just haven't signed with anybody, so they can't make it like 100% obvious. But they have like hidden stuff like this, like Watson's Naruto,
Mm.
Mm.
shit like that. So it's in like all these games coming out, and I think it'll start being everywhere.
I
Just
think
as
it's great.
normal skins.
Honestly, like I don't know.
They're getting my money, so
I'm still waiting on those High School DxD skins. When is that coming out?
man's
me
gotta
just
test the
say-
jiggle physics.
Let me
Make sure
just say,
that they're
I'm
working.
watching that currently at the moment.
Wait, what'd you say? Clear
I
out?
said currently at the moment I'm actually watching that.
Oh,
High School
yo.
DxD.
Wait,
Oh,
where are you at?
man,
I'm
of
like season
culture.
2 halfway.
Wait.
Ooh.
Oh my
What a
god. Wait.
fucking
Season
legend.
2 halfway. That's the pool episode.
I just finished that. I
Yo,
just finished that.
Damn, you
Yo,
know the episode.
today.
Though? Holy shit.
Bro,
Dude, my
bro,
memory-
Aspire is the type
That's
of
ep-
dude where I
that's
can
episode
spitball a
25.
fucking episode of South Park to him and be like, it was this episode of this season, this happened in it, and then the next episode, and then the episode before that. I'm like,
Gives you the timestamps.
Bro,
Happened at
fucking
exactly
share your
11
memories.
minutes.
I mean, it's not
Holy shit.
completely photographic, but it's very close. But dude, that's crazy.
Yep,
Yo, we
that's
need
why
to
I
do a
just-
watch party because I wanted to watch that with you because that's like the best episode of that season. Wouldn't
oh
you
my
agree,
God.
Ryan?
Once you watch it, makes you man of the year.
Oh my god, we have so many inside jokes, but oh wait, yeah, I need to show him Man of the Year. But anyways,
Show it on stream?
no, hell no, on stream. No, but no, I'll DM it to you. But no, this is good. I mean, even though it's like they're just copying Fortnite, I want more games to include crossovers from other media.
If it's cosmetic, then
Yeah,
go for it.
yeah,
It's
'cause
all
it-
it's
making
game. It's per
money
game.
off of it.
yeah,
It's literally the easiest bag you'll ever fucking get.
yeah, and like you have
As long as
crossover
they don't
fans
make
too.
it like a balancing issue where it adds new features. Who gives a fuck? Go for it.
Sure.
Pop off.
Yeah, pop off, Queen. Anyways, let's go to our next topic. So in actually national news, the U.S. shoots down a high-altitude object over Alaska near the Canadian border. So the United States shot down a high-altitude object as it flew over Alaska near the northern Canadian border on Friday, White House and Pentagon officials confirmed, and ongoing concerns over Chinese surveillance balloons flying over North America. So the National Security Council spokesperson, John Kirby, would not say if the object was a balloon or what entity owned it. He said the object, about the size of a small car, was flying at 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to civilian aircraft. Pentagon spokesperson Air Force Brigadier General Pat Ryder said the object was flying in a northeasterly direction when it was taken down by a U.S. F-22 fighter jet. So this kind of relates to the Chinese spy balloon that was shot down, I think about a week ago, and that kind of, if I remember correctly, that sparked potential retaliation by the Chinese government, and we're not gonna like talk much about that, but just in terms of like, I don't know, do you think that it was a good idea for us to do that, or do you think that we were kind of being too proactive in shooting down this object, which we don't even know what it is?
I mean, it was at an elevation where it's an issue for like personal, or rather commercial jets and stuff that transport people, so it becomes a health risk. I'm saying that was the right decision, that
Yeah,
they
I
did it
mean,
right there on the spot.
if you see
And
a
like
UFO, it's you kind of just gotta be careful. An
I don't
unidentified
know
floating object.
if people realize, I don't want to go on like a tangent, but if things are going the way they are and you can't fly over certain parts of the airspace, I'll just say that Anchorage, Alaska is the biggest point for flights to go from most like Asian countries, because it's the closest part to the US is to Asian countries. So with it being that heavy of a kind of like trafficked area, then I could definitely see that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I'm sure they try to get in contact with it beforehand, but
Oh, for sure.
I mean, there's definitely like a protocol that they follow before they just straight up shoot it down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently, I mean, I'm not gonna talk too much
Let me
into it
take this
because I'm
down.
not trying to get this podcast canceled. But I hear a lot of rumors that there is some, a city in Alaska and military bases in Alaska, and it's completely restricted off human life. Um,
mm.
I'm not gonna continue talking much about it, because I don't want this video demonetized of anything like that, of some sort. But just gonna leave that there.
There's more than meets the eye, possibly.
Uh,
Yeah.
in my opinion, 100%. But like I said, not gonna continue talking about it.
Yeah. I'll say one more thing. The US does hide some stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised.
And we are a irrelevant source of information. Do not rely on it.
Yeah,
It
this is-
not
Yeah.
100% accurate.
We're
This
not
is four
affiliated with the US
dipshits
government.
talking to a fucking microphone.
Exactly. That's what this podcast should be called, the Four Dipshits.
Ooh, that has a bit of a ring to it, a bit of a jingle.
Can we get that title on Twitch, do you think?
Maybe. The
Four
dipshits.
The Dipshits. I like that.
You gotta see.
All right, let's go to our next topic. So in global news, have you guys heard about this? So an earthquake recently hit Turkey
Yeah.
the past Monday. So drone footage and satellite imagery have conveyed the stark reality of a widespread destruction in an area that straddles two very different nations, that being Turkey and Syria. So the magnitude of this earthquake was 7.8. And if we know the Richter scale, like 10 is the max. So 7.8 is really, really, really impactful. Like that's massive. So the damage that's happened is enormous. And I believe over 25,000 people have unfortunately lost their lives, which is very sad. But the worst part about it is that the Turkey officials are saying that it could have been prevented. Turkey's infrastructure and their architecture they experience a lot of earthquakes, and there could have been preventative measures that could have prevented something like this from happening and from so many people losing their lives, unfortunately. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Do they mean like their foundations are weak and like they're not doing as much as like inspections? Because I know that for us, we have them pretty often, especially for our bigger sized buildings and important buildings. But if that's the only real way I can see them trying to prevent it is by keeping up with the buildings, make sure that they're nice and secure and have a good foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I'll say on this is I really do feel bad for the families affected. A lot of my coworkers are actually from Turkey. Fantastic people, super sweet, always kind. They have a lot of Turkish family and friends, so I hope they're all right and they weren't affected. But my heart goes out to all those families that have lost family members. So that's all I'll say.
Yeah, I'm reading the article right now, and it says the February 6th earthquake is the strongest in Turkey in more than 80 years and one of the deadliest. So 80 years. That's crazy that this was literally like a monumental earthquake that unfortunately happened.
250 miles.
Yeah.
That shit is massive.
And like they're still finding bodies. So like, and people are still trapped. So, to this day. So that's
probably more in the counting. Probably realistically like maybe 30, 35K.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
And like if you see the destruction like this, how strong was the Haiti earthquake? Let me look that up really quick. I think it was like
bad.
7 something. Like Richter scale.
Talking about the one in 2010.
Yeah.
It was 7.
2010. That
Almost
was
7 on the nose.
Oh, it was just 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was stronger than the Haiti earthquake, and I remember hearing about that Haiti earthquake a lot, and all the reconstruction efforts that like the U.S. helped with, and that one was really bad, and the fact that this is even worse than that is just terrible.
Yeah, that sucks. We don't really get earthquakes over here on the East Coast, but you get them over there in Cali. Pretty sure they're over there, right?
I think there's a fault line near Cali.
There is.
Okay.
Listen, here in Cali, we get so many earthquakes, we don't even care.
It's just another day.
Just
Dude,
another day. It's just
I was laying
business as
down,
usual.
my bed was rocking. I was like, "Oh, it's an earthquake," and it stopped. And it's just like, we give so many a day. It's ridiculous. So I don't mind. I don't mind. My family doesn't mind. It's just a Cali thing. That's all, really.
Well, at least it's not 7.8.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You said the highest it goes is 10.
Yes, that's like
Damn.
apocalyptic. Like that would like destroy the world. Yeah, rupture the earth. Literally.
Damn.
But yeah, really sad stuff. Let's go on to our next topic. So a Chilean woman becomes the first to swim 1.55 miles in Antarctica. So a Chilean swimmer has become the first person to swim 1.55 miles throughout the frigid waters of Antarctica. Barbara Hernandez, 37, an open water swimmer whose accomplishments include a Guinness World Record for the fastest ocean mile swim through the Drake Passage in southern Chile, wore only a standard bathing suit when she took on the 36-degree water. Hernandez said her swim, believed to be a new world record for the longest Antarctic swim, was aimed at raising awareness of the need to protect Antarctic waters. I'm so happy and so relieved that it all went well. Swimming in Antarctica has been a dream I've had for years and part of my long-time ambition to swim in parts of all 7 of the world's oceans. Physically, it has been incredibly tough, but all worth it if the message on the need for urgent action to protect these amazing waters reaches decision makers, Hernandez said in a news release. So this one's crazy. Like this woman literally swam in the Antarctic Ocean just to raise awareness so that they don't get rid of the ocean. But could you guys just imagine swimming in like that cold of water? Like they said it was 36 degrees, and like I don't know if you guys know how cold that is. That's literally 4 degrees above freezing.
That's fucking freezing. Yeah, I work in water, and 60-degree water is cold. So 30 degrees is fucking freezing. I have worked in there and stuck my hand down there. You don't want to be in there.
Yeah,
she's absolutely fucking
that's
insane
like an
for
ice
doing
bath
that.
era.
Yeah,
It's
like
worse.
ice
It's
bath.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
I will say one of the things that did pop out when I was reading this is she swam through the Drake Passage. I don't know if you guys know about the Drake Passage. It's funny because the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the God's plan?
That was good.
That was good. That was pretty though. But the Drake Passage is pretty infamous. It's an area off the South Chile, or southern Chile, like it says, and I believe it goes down to Antarctica. So it's really down south. And there's two terms, the people that go through it, they either call it the Drake Shake or they call it the Drake Lake.
The Drake Shake.
Yeah, they call it the Drake Shake because it is one of the most vicious places on Earth for water. So, or in the ocean. So the waves are intense. It's stormy there. It's crazy. So to think someone swam a mile in probably one of the most dangerous parts of the ocean, yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. The only reason I know about this is because a lot of scientists that work in Antarctica go through there, and they tell stories about going through that passage. But sorry to kind of take up the topic.
No, you're
No,
good.
this is good. Like I love.
I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, this is good input. So is it? So why is it dangerous just because of like the temperature of the water, or is it just like
The waves.
The
The
waves?
waves are
Tide.
absolutely crazy.
Hmm.
If you do not have the proper boat, you're not going to survive.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The current must be hella strong there too.
Hmm.
I couldn't imagine.
It was like a second Titanic. Damn.
Have you ever been pulled by current like really, really bad?
No.
Yeah, I was in a river.
I almost
fast
drowned
moving
one
river.
time in the ocean to a riptide. That shit almost fucked me up. I was little and I got sucked into it, and it's like a little vortex and it pulls you in. And I wasn't strong enough to swim away, but luckily I grabbed somebody's float and I was okay after that. But that shit are scary, man. I got sucked into one time, and then I was just eating sand at the bottom. It like pulled me to the bottom of the ocean floor, and I was only like probably like 7-8 feet in, so not really that far, but it was just dragging me in the sand. I was just eating that shit up. That shit's scary, man. Or if you ever been wet water rafting, don't fall off. Try not to fall off, because that shit is fast as fuck and scary. Very, very sketchy. So I hate water, to be honest. That shit's sketchy.
Yeah. I feel like we've exhausted this topic enough.
Yeah.
Let's go to our next topic. So this one is more wholesome. So in national news, this man risked his life to save an unconscious driver on the highway. So for this, I'm just going to just play the video on stream. You guys, I sent you the link. I guess you can play it with me, but I'm just going to pull it up here.
Take a look at this video as a Lawrence man risks his own life to try to help another driver. You can see this blue car keeps going through the median after the driver veered off the road. Moments later, you see a man darting out in the middle of the highway, narrowly missing a truck, desperately trying to open the door while running alongside the car. That man you see is 25-year-old Adolfo Molina, now being hailed as a hero. He says he didn't think twice when he jumped out of his car and ran across the highway on 93 after realizing the driver in that blue car lost consciousness.
I will say, this is I don't think I could have done that. But it's definitely really brave, especially when you have a situation where the person is unconscious. They can't do shit. And I don't know if he was they were able to get the car stopped, but it's what I'm trying to say, it's honorable that he tried and gave it a shot.
Like in the middle of traffic too. Like
In the middle of traffic,
Like he darted across.
barely
Yeah, like he
got-
darted across.
he almost
cars.
got hit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he was close to that truck.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
So-
Through the median after the driver.
I will say, there is some faith in our humanity. There's still a little bit of faith. It's not all
Just a
doom
teeny
and
bit.
gloom here.
Imagine how fast that guy's running right now.
Dude, he
That's
darted.
crazy.
He
It's probably going like still 20, 25 miles an hour. You gotta think they're on the highway. That snow's just barely eating up any momentum. God damn, dude, I'm rewatching it. He's so close to that truck. That is so fucking sketchy. And it's wet and slippery.
Yeah,
That
that's
man is a fucking hero. But yeah. I'm trying to look in the comments to see if there was anybody that like followed up with it to see if they were alright, but there's no comments about it.
yeah. I'm looking. Someone said, "Good thing he was vaccinated." What?
What the fuck? That's Twitter for
Wow.
you. Bringing fucking politics and shit into this.
Valuable source right here, Twitter.
Oh my god! At Clara Prop said a woman would have done a better job.
Wow.
What?
Literally, yeah.
Oh my
Free use
God.
Twitter, baby.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like slightly sidestep this topic. You guys are aware of the Xbox power save mode?
No.
Um,
My
I
PlayStation,
think
man.
so.
Okay. All right. So
Refresh us.
you know, on consoles nowadays they have, you know, power saving modes. So if you don't use your console, it goes into sleep mode. It makes sense because, you know, it saves power, you know, helps save the electricity, which makes a smaller bill. Perfect, right? Perfect win. All Xbox did was they put it from defaulted to off to defaulted on. So instead of your console just going into rest, it goes into sleep by default, which takes like 15 seconds for the console to get back up and going. Versus if it just go to rest, it'll just turn right back on. And the thing is, it was meant to be like, you know, you could save a couple bucks. The console will turn itself back on if it needs to update, and all's fine. Fox News tried to spin this as an attempt to brainwash kids to being woke, because
What?
it's yes.
That's a strong terminology.
That's
for that.
that is a stretch. You already.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. You can look this up. I could drop a link. Fox News said that this is trying to brainwash kids to being woke about being green. And they
What do
said
you mean
the
woke about being
the
green?
power, because like, oh, you must save energy. No, motherfucker, they just want to save power. And here's if anyone knows anything about computers and computing, silicon does age. It does age. That's why computers, phones, laptops, stuff like that, they
Slow
don't work
down.
nearly as fast. Is because when you keep putting current and electricity and voltage through it, it does slow down. It does degrade. This is known fact. So by turning it on by default, you're prolonging the life of the console as well. So it's just a goofy awe moment that Fox did, where they just severely missed. A big goofy awe moment.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you think it was a bit outrageous that they reacted like that? Think it's trying to brainwash kids, or do you think it's fair and they're trying to push a vendetta?
Yeah, it's
A
completely
huge
outrageous. I
statement
mean,
to
like,
make.
no, but like, why? Like, it's power save mode. That's a feature that is in like computers. It's in other consoles. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
imagine if Fox News finds out all their computers can go into sleep mode.
Oh god.
Or oh shit, what's Energy Star? My fridge has Energy Star. It has energy savings.
that really reminds me of just like, you know, the old people just being like just unaware about technologies. Like, what is this 4chan? Like people just not being technologically savvy, so that they don't understand like why power save mode is, you know, a very necessary feature of most modern electronics. Even though it's something that they take for granted like every day. So I don't know. I feel like they're just grasping at straws. There's really no story there. They're just trying to get people to abide by their conservative leaning views. So yeah, I don't know. It's goofy.
Yeah, definitely a stretch out of them. Definitely. That's a big statement to just come out of nowhere and just haul at people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say so.
Sorry to sidestep and change topic, but we should continue.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, going to our next topic. This one is I have mixed feelings about this one. So, a U.S. school apologizes for inexcusably insensitive Black History Month lunch. So, a New York school has apologized after serving what it called an inexcusably insensitive lunch on the first day of Black History Month. So, students at NIAC, I hope I'm saying that correctly, middle school, were served fried chicken, waffles, and watermelon on the 1st of February. The foods have been used as racist tropes against African Americans. Officials from the school said its food supplier, Aramark, had changed the planned meal of cheesesteaks, broccoli, and fruit that was scheduled for that day. We are extremely disappointed by this regrettable situation and apologize to the entire NIAC community for the cultural insensitivity displayed by our food service provider. Principal David Johnson wrote in a February 2nd letter to parents. The foods the supplier picked reinforce negative stereotypes concerning the African American community, he said. So this, as I said before, I have mixed feelings about this because I think it was intentional to change the food. And yes, fried chicken, watermelon, I guess maybe not waffles to that extent, but fried chicken and watermelon definitely are like just racist.
Yeah, waffles I don't quite understand.
Yeah,
the waffles part.
The waffles
I
don't.
Breakfast chicken and waffles.
Yeah,
but yeah, for the like whole racist standpoint, I think it's just adding it on.
Yeah,
I mean, it was on the menu.
But I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because the thing is, like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I like fried chicken and watermelon, but I like them because they're good.
Listen, is it bad to like good tasting food?
Yes. Or no,
it's
well,
good tasting food. However, yes, it was kind of in poor taste. I think it was completely blown over though. Again, telling for my complexion, I really can't give you a proper viewpoint and say yes, it's racist or no, it's racist. But I think, at least from my perspective, I think it was just a little overblown.
Man, I don't know what school you went to, but I can give my overall opinion. I don't give a fuck. My school food was fucking horrible. The pizza tastes like cardboard. Chicken wings, some fried chicken wings, some motherfucking waffles, and watermelon sounds good for the rest of the year. I don't care what day it is. February 1st was a very bad day to start on, but it could happen every other day, and I would be super fucking happy. Yeah. But yeah, bad taste in the pick of the day. And obviously the fucking meal, but I don't know. They didn't add like shit like Capri Sun and some other shit that would have made it worse, but
or Kool-Aid
for sure. Yeah, that's what it was. Kool-Aid, not Capri Sun.
I didn't think of shit like that, dude.
Hey man, I've been black all my life. I know all the stereotypes.
I hope so.
I was about to say, did you change teams?
Yeah,
like
probably you went Jackson on us. Come on, dude.
Like I said, good food is good food, man. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, last thing, I'm gonna grab some water.
No, but you know what I don't know, this whole like situation, it brings me back to this old Dave Chappelle joke that he told back in like 2004. If you guys have seen his stand-up special, For What It's Worth, I really recommend it. You should go watch it. But he makes this joke where he basically says like, well, people say there's something wrong with me because I like chicken and watermelon. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't like chicken and watermelon, something's wrong with you, motherfucker. There's something wrong with you. Where are all these people that don't like chicken and watermelon? But like,
Fatal Tactics does not actually like watermelon. Little do people know.
Jesus Christ. That might be you. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a Ryan / Find My Taco.
Watermelon's alright. I don't eat it all the time, or I don't go out.
It has to be. It has to be right. It has to be sweet.
Tear up a watermelon.
I like mine ripe, and they're mostly not ripe when I get them, so they don't taste
Yeah.
very good.
I hate the ones that are like really watery. Like there's no flavor to like it just tastes like
Yes.
literal. I mean, I know it's called watermelon, but like, come on, it has to have at least some
A
like
fruity
sweetness,
flavor.
like fruitness. Yeah, like some sweetness. You're that
Feels like
southern
I'm
style
drinking
watermelon.
flavored water for
Yeah.
some of them.
Yeah, you're not lying about that.
All right, next topic.
Next topic. This one's kind of funny. This goes back to like an earlier topic we talked about on a past episode. So an emu was captured after running loose through a Massachusetts city. So residents of a Massachusetts neighborhood were treated to an unusual spectacle when an escaped emu went running through the streets. The Brockton Police Department said calls started coming in at about 9:35 p.m. Thursday about an emu running loose through the Pine Street and Perry Avenue area. Residents posted video footage of the Australian bird to social media. Police said animal control officers were able to capture the emu around 10:30 p.m. The emu was returned to its owner's home in East Bridgewater. So I'm gonna put the video of the emu up on screen. It's a wait, let me put this up. Okay. So yeah,
First of all, that is badass to have an emu as a pet. That is definitely something you could brag about.
Having a big ass bird.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the
Probably
biggest
ride
bird.
on his ass too, if you wanted to.
How do
You
you?
just gotta jump on it fast enough.
That came from a zoo probably, but it's like that's like the weirdest thing. Just because if you see the video, it's like pitch black, and you just see an emu just walking around. Like I'd try to ride it. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. If I had enough alcohol in my system, I'd start fucking chasing after that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it sober. Right, you don't know me.
Shit, man. Maybe I don't.
I got that dog in me. No, that emu would not fuck me up. I'm big and strong, remember? Fucking
Yes.
I've been going to the gym. But no, that's crazy though. Yeah, I don't know. I just included this story just because I thought it was cute.
It's lighthearted stuff.
Yeah, especially with like the kind of like the heavier stuff we're dealing with earlier. Another lighthearted story. So a daughter's urging leads a Virginia man to win a $100,000 Powerball prize. So a Virginia man who won a $100,000 prize from a Powerball drawing said his daughter had to talk him into letting her pick up some tickets for him. So Salvador Gomez of Chesterfield County claimed his prize at the Virginia Lottery headquarters with his daughter in tow. The pair told lottery officials Gomez was initially reluctant to buy any tickets for the November 2nd drawing, despite the $1.2 billion jackpot. I convinced him to play, Gomez's daughters told officials. He handed me some money and I bought the tickets. She picked up 7 tickets from Spencer's Express in North Chesterfield, but the pair did not check to see if they had won anything until 2 weeks after the drawing. They checked the tickets and discovered one of them was a $100,000 winner. Gomez said his winnings will go towards taking care of his family and potentially doing some traveling. So this one is kind of cute. Like his daughter was just like, "Oh, Dad, like please let's just buy a ticket. Like you never know." And then they bought some tickets, and lo and behold, they actually won. So
Let me just say that daughter should at least get 500K out of it.
They're
wait,
calling out that at
wait,
least.
500K. It was only
I'd say
100,000.
5K.
Oh, it was only 100,000.
Yeah.
Still.
So like 50K, 5K.
Yeah, 50K. Fuck it.
So half.
Enough to go to
She's
college.
gonna get
That's
half?
what she needs.
Yeah, well, I mean that's college money, baby.
Mm.
You could use that as
Absolutely.
college money for her,
Yeah, I'd do that.
or like put it in some bonds or stocks, invest it so she has a nice, comfy place in the future to live. I don't know.
Dude, if you invested that shit like that, like she'd be set. Like that could probably grow into like $1 million. I mean, depending on how like young she is.
Just gotta
So
play your
time.
cards right.
Yeah. I mean, Clearout could probably talk more on that because I know he's a stock man in this chat.
I sure do, but I don't know if I'm gonna go into that right now. That's a long hellhole.
Yeah.
You can say there's a lot of ups and downs.
You're stupid,
So,
Ryan.
I don't know, man. I thought that was pretty. I thought that was kind of funny.
Boo. No, just kidding.
Wow.
No, that was good. Yeah, that was cute. Now going to our next topic in entertainment, the YouTuber Mr. Beast cures 1,000 blind people, paying for their surgery, enabling them to see for the very first time in their lives.
Saw this.
Yeah. So this was actually pretty popular. It's kind of old news. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, he made a video where he led 1,000 people through this seemingly like pretty straightforward procedure that would allow them to see for the first time. I personally haven't watched the full video, but yeah, just I don't know. I guess props to Mr. Beast. Like he continues to do things that are just kind of out of this world, and uses money for good. So I don't know. Yeah, big props to him. What do you guys think?
I think Mr. Beast is a really good guy, and I really like what he's doing. And he's always putting out for the people, regardless of what he does. And it obviously shows off. And now he's basically the face of YouTube, so I'd say he's doing pretty damn well for himself, averaging about 30 to 80 million.
Yeah. If anyone deserves it, it's him. He's using his influence and his money for good. I will say, I don't know if you heard, there's a little bit of backlash for people doing it, or from people for him doing it.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about this backlash at all?
Yeah, isn't it like that? The procedure should be like free, or it should like cost significantly less.
No, not even that. It's way more fucking stupid than that.
Oh wait,
people are saying he's an antichrist.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh no, because I guess because he fits the bill, because like he's somebody that like is liked by everybody. Right.
Yeah, I believe there's a demonic presence in the Bible that says someone will try to cure a bunch of people to try to convince them that they're a good person, and then stab them in the back when they have them under their thumb. I'm paraphrasing heavily, but I find it funny that the most generous man just wanted to do something good, but people can't fucking take that.
Yeah. I don't think he's the Antichrist. He's just a genuinely good guy that has a lot of money and reinvests his money that he makes from these videos into making more videos, helping people.
Yep.
So yeah, Mr. Beast, please bless the stream. Be a good person.
Give me $1,000, please.
Mr. Bust, please.
Yeah, boost the channels up, please.
Mr. Boost, please boost it.
Absolutely.
I promise I will reinvest any money that I make from this stream into charitable causes.
Into getting another $3,000 camera.
Ryan, you're not gonna let me go with that, are you?
No, I'm not.
I probably wouldn't either.
So for context, I am using the Sony A7 III, which is a legendary camera. It's a film camera. And it did cost me $3,000. So the reason why you're seeing my face in full HD glory is because I'm using a really expensive camera, and I have $30 headphones.
They're fucking amazing headphones. Like, I'm all about audio. Like, the headphones I'm wearing right now, the microphone, everything. I love audio.
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's another topic. I could go on for hours.
Honestly, Ryan, you and I could just have like an audio podcast where, not an audio podcast, but a podcast talking about audio. Because like, yeah, there's so much that we could talk about.
We can go to Can Jam and shit.
Mm.
We can go to festivals and stuff. Listen
Yeah.
to speakers, amps, stacks. I'm down.
Cameras are racist. This camera is not racist because I have proper lighting.
Oh yeah. I heard a lot of people who have darker complexions actually prefer the RED cinema cameras.
Yeah.
Because they actually do better color science for people with darker skin. I don't know if y'all know that. I actually learned about that through MKBHD.
Is that a YouTuber?
Marquise Brownlee.
Oh, Marquise Brownlee. Yes. Sorry, I don't know
Marquez
him
Brownie.
as Marquez Brownie. No.
As a darker skinned fellow, I do agree with that.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey man, if you looked at the difference between my feet and my legs, you'd be like, damn, that motherfucker. Yeah, I got that farmer stand, baby. Look
Oh
like
my
fried
God.
crispy chicken right now.
Zach, the only reason you can say that is because you're the only person that doesn't have a face cam. So the viewers don't know what you look like.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, this man is darker than me. This man is blacker than Mr. Popo.
Add me and I'll send you.
Oh,
I'll send you what it look like.
That was a little extra. That was a little zesty.
Oh.
Mr. Popo. Jesus.
Oh man, no, that's something that my sister's friend would say to her. Is it like, is your dad blacker than Mr. Popo? And Ron, you've seen my dad. He's not Mr. Popo, but he is darker than me.
Yeah.
He comes from Ivory Coast.
Côte d'Ivoire, I think it's
Côte
called.
d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire.
Come on, can I get some fucking brownie points for being somewhat close?
You do.
Thank
Took
you.
him
Would have
off
been
my
way
face.
closer than me.
Anyways, all right. Next topic. So also in entertainment, this one I really like. So Eddie Murphy says he would return as Donkey for the Shrek franchise anytime. So yeah. So quote, they did Puss in Boots movies. They should have did a Donkey movie. Donkey is funnier than Puss in Boots.
I agree.
Yeah. So Eddie Murphy wants to return as Donkey in a Shrek sequel.
I believe.
I believe,
Yeah.
I believe. I'm making waffles.
Oh man.
Dude, Donkey was like the funniest part of the Shrek franchise. Like,
Not only does Eddie Murphy kill it, he has a natural knack for being funny.
yeah,
He is naturally funny. Like, he's a great comedian. He's a good guy. I would definitely say I think it's in the future. I could see them coming out with a Donkey movie, maybe showing his life up to the point where the Shrek franchise kicks in. That'd be really cool.
I
yeah.
guess
Because
that-
didn't they weren't they gonna sell him to like the circus, or like he was already in the
Yeah,
circus?
yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't really have a fleshed out backstory.
Yeah.
They kind of just started him up.
Yeah, and then Shrek just finds him and is like, I don't know, he doesn't like him at first, but then they eventually become friends. But
Yo.
Spoiler alert.
spoiler, it's like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
They kiss. Spoiler
They
alert.
kiss. Oh,
Oh,
they do more than
shit. Oh,
kiss. Damn.
Donkey and Shrek babies.
That,
God.
like, looking back, that is so fucked.
What?
What the fact that
Donkey
they had
Shrek
kids?
babies.
Oh.
I love that scene in Shrek where the dragon kisses Donkey's butt. Or wait, was it Donkey's butt or Shrek's butt?
Spoilers.
Hey,
Yeah,
dude,
I didn't see that.
It's a almost like 20-year-old. Wait, no, when did Shrek come out? Like 2001?
20-year-old.
I think 2003.
I think like 2004 or 2000.
No, it was 2001. I was right.
Jeez.
Shit, it's 22 years old. The
22
movie
years
can
old.
fucking drink, bro.
It's still a banger. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're all the Shrek memes. It's like, it's not because it's just like, it's not a bad movie. It's a genuinely good movie. It's just weird.
Oh, Mary Man.
Somebody once told me.
Ooh.
Poor Smash
Mm.
Mouth.
know the Muffin Man?
Do you know the muffin?
I feel Poor Smash Mouth. That's all they're known for.
Oh yeah. Hey, but dude, that dude made bank off that fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you, Smash Mouth wouldn't be as big as they are now without Shrek.
Dude, they still do concerts and stuff, but they're kind of awkward. The last one that they were at, I'm based out of Florida. They had a show down here for a women's Rocket League tournament, but that's the last that I've ever heard about Smash Mouth. I was actually surprised that they were there because how big of a name they were compared to like the venue. The venue was very small, so but it was out at the beaches.
Cheap.
Dude, I'd be like, fuck Rocket League. I want to watch Smash Mouth. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what we went. But it was all chicks.
Yeah.
It was all chicks at the beach playing Rocket League, and
Really?
we're like, fuck it. Yeah.
Fuck,
I didn't even know
like
about it.
one
My
win.
buddies told me about
Yo,
it.
chicks love Smash Mouth, bro.
Yeah. I guess so.
I mean, Shrek was.
Where are my
was
Shrek
big.
fans at?
I mean, Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Oh my god. Stop. Stop.
Wait till you get that Shregooty.
God.
Yo, for the younger
Really?
kids, look that up on YouTube.
Ugh.
Anyways, going to our next topic, also in animation, Toy Story 5 and Frozen 3 are in development at Disney. So the Disney CEO Bob Iger, I hope I'm saying that correctly, announces more sequels in the animation franchises. Disney CEO Bob Iger said Wednesday that a slew of popular animated movie sequels are on the way, including new installments in the Toy Story and Frozen franchises. I'm so pleased to announce that we have sequels in the works from our animation studios to some of our most popular franchises, Toy Story, Frozen, and Zootopia. Iger said in Disney's earnings call for the end of the year to the 2022 quarter on Wednesday. Iger continued that Disney would have more to share about the production soon. So Toy Story Toy Story and Frozen, they're not my favorite Disney properties, but they're staples. Like I think Toy Story more so. I don't know. Are you guys excited about these films coming out? I mean, we're all like grown adults now, but
Listen, bro. I had a Woody back in the day. That shit was fucking tight. I bring fucking my cowboy everywhere. And I'm still ripping Andy, not that Bonnie fucking bimbo bitch, okay? Let me just say, I much prefer watching Pixar films and watching, what is it?
Disney.
No.
Dreamville.
No.
Dreamville. That's
That's
Oh,
J. Cole.
Bullshit.
That's J.
Record
Cole.
label.
Shout out my boy, Dreamville. Spotting out some
say
real
that.
talent.
Revenge of the
Don't wanna
Dreamers.
say-
Not
Dreamworks?
DreamWorks.
Dreamworks.
You just got
Dreamville.
J. Cole and Jid just like
Where's
popping
my
up.
Jid at, bro? Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. I don't give a fuck about, Olaf and Frozen, but listen, my boy Buzz and Woody, that's my duo right there.
I gotta say, out of the two, Frozen's 100% bigger than Toy Story is.
Really?
Just the song alone has over billions and billions of fucking views.
But I mean, Toy Story was like, it was the first animated. Wait, wasn't it like the first animated film from Pixar?
Pretty much.
Or was that
I
A Bug's
mean,
Life?
It's definitely iconic and a classic, but Frozen is insanely fucking massive.
That gets fucking.
And one of Disney's
numbers.
biggest ever that they dropped. So
Yeah,
it's
you
a
are
very,
right.
very hard one to compete with.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Do you want me to tell you a secret? The first
Sure.
time that I watched Toy Story was like a few months ago. The first time I watched it in its entirety.
fuck?
I have not watched Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, or Toy Story 4.
But you watched the first one?
But I watched the
That's
first one a
alright.
few months ago.
It's alright. I haven't watched any of the Star Wars movies.
See, so we have that
Hey,
in common.
You're not
We,
missing out
we're just
much.
uncultured.
Uncultured, yeah. I guess one kind of cute little thing that actually kind of blew my mind. Fact check this if you guys want.
Okay.
Are you aware of the movie Wall-E?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you?
Yes,
Y'all have watched it, right?
I have watched it. Yes.
In the movie Wall-E, I don't know if you guys know this. Wall-E has a lot of Easter eggs, and one of the Easter eggs is actually Toy Story. It shows Pizza Planet,
Really?
a Pizza Planet truck in the background.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about the bloopers and shit.
Yeah,
like
so
movies.
speaking in like, it shares the same universe, same world as Toy Story. It's just the world is way, way, way older, which I thought was kind of crazy.
There's a lot of things in a lot of those older movies that show like certain things to like foreshadow like new movies coming out. And there's a YouTuber who does that. I forgot their name, but they go through those older movies and show all of them. And it's like shit that you'll never see on the first time. That's why they always say when you watch a movie for the second or third time, you see a hell of a lot more. So that's actually crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even know they did that until I watched some stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh.
And until you find the people who watched in like 0.25 speed.
Yeah, people that do not have anything to do with their fucking lives. But hey, shout out to them, bro.
The internet sleuths. Oh my god.
Because of them, I know all about that.
It's like the same people that like find samples to songs. Is like, oh, so we manipulated the sample and then we reversed it and then we chopped it up and then we found out, oh, it's actually this song, and then it's some like obscure song from like the 20s.
It's played at like 2 semitones lower, and then they covered it up with drums and distorted it.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to like watch something interesting, look at the sample breakdowns for a lot of Kanye's music. Some of the sample flips that he does are just crazy. And like the way that he interpolates the samples and like manipulates them to be completely different from how they sound originally. Like that's, I don't know, it's something that's just purely genius.
It's art. It's
yeah.
art. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It just, again, separate the artist from their work. But anyways,
yeah, we've talked about this enough. Going to our next topic. This one's kind of sad. So a woman has a complete mental breakdown when her boyfriend breaks up with her on an airplane. So I'm getting this news from the Daily Loud. I'm not going to show the video because it is kind of loud. But I don't know. You guys can watch it if you haven't already. This girl goes just berserk. And the reason I'm including this in the podcast isn't to like shit on the girl or say that, you know, she was being dramatic, but I just wanted to ask you guys, like, do you think that like she was being over dramatic in this instance, or do you think that like she should have like contained herself, or do you think it's appropriate to kind of like, I guess, let your emotions like run through and like while on a plane? So like they're in mid-flight and like, you know, tensions are already high because like, you know, being on a plane, you're in a confined space up really high up in the air. You don't want to bother the other passengers by doing something like this. So I don't know. Do you think she was in the right, or?
The way I see it justified is if that plane ticket said one way and then he broke up and she had to pay for the way back and then like figure out a hotel situation. That'd be pretty fucked up, not gonna lie. I'd be super, super mad, but otherwise than that, I think it probably could have waited, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Definitely a dick move, I will say that. Definitely something that I would never personally do, but I'll just say, you know how people get pissed off at babies crying?
Yeah.
Babies, you know, babies can't control it. They can't talk. She is a full-grown adult. Why should we not be pissed off at her? She can control herself. Why give a pass to someone like this versus not giving a pass to a baby crying?
I completely agree.
I don't know if that's a hot take or if that's kind of like apples to oranges.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, she's a fully grown adult. I mean, I understand that this is, I don't know, when you're in a relationship, you have very intense feelings. And, you know, I empathize, but it's just like, and this is someone who, like, I don't know, has like occasional outbursts myself, like that there's a time and place for everything. And it's like being on a plane is definitely not the time or place to be like bursting out like this.
I don't know. I stand with this comment right here. It's like the #1 comment. It's, let's break up in a pressurized tube 30,000 feet in the sky while surrounded by strangers and dreams. Damn, where can I find that type of love?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I stand with that guy.
Yeah.
I'd just be chilling with my noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, exactly, Serrano. Yeah, yeah, he could have waited until they landed.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, Clearout, what do you think?
I mean, the fact that, I mean, I've seen this video already. It's a grown-ass woman, bro. But, I mean, I'm just glad. I see public freakouts all the time on social media. I've experienced on a plane before. I've seen people like freak the fuck out for no fucking reason, and it's ridiculous that this grown-ass man or woman, whatever you identify as, just decides to freak out because of something that's simple. And these are grown-ass people, and it's just ridiculous. But you know, I get that sometimes people are unhappy with the protocol that the airline has to do, which is either on board or delayed flight and this and that. It's ridiculous, dude. Like, people have places to go. People have shit to do. People are trying to sleep on the plane. People are trying to eat. You know, it is what it is, man. So, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous in my opinion. That's all, man.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to act like adults. Definitely. Okay.
no, why don't we end on a good topic, a happy topic?
We will. We're going to sports now.
All right.
Yeah. So, going to sports. The Super Bowl is tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. So, before I get into the article, I don't know, who you guys rooting for? Chiefs or Eagles?
I'm not much of a sports guy, to be honest. I'm gonna say the Eagles. I think the Eagles might have a better chance. Just going off of hunch.
But guess what? You're fucking wrong, bro. Kansas City
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah?
are gonna need more cupcakes than that if they want to win. But I got Patrick Mahomes taking it all the way.
I'm choosing the side. Oh wait, no. So that was,
Oh, damn.
I should not say that.
I guess Ryan and I are in the minority because I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Oh my God, the birds.
The
The
birds.
Betos.
The birds. No, the reason I'm rooting for the
but-
Eagles is just because one of my best friends is an Eagles fan. So I gotta rep Eagles, even though yeah, we have EDP. We do not claim him.
Growing up in the area I live in an area where it's very much you either like the local team or you're a traitor and basically spit upon. There's something called the Bills Mafia,
Yep.
and that
Yep.
shit is no joke. They
Yeah, it's
really
fucking
are a
everywhere.
mafia.
They're here too.
Oh, they are. Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
freaking. They're
we
loud.
have local
they're
bars, and they just come
extreme.
up. Where do you guys get all the fucking tables? That's all I gotta ask. There are so many fucking
every-
tables.
Every one that we break, there's two that
There's two more.
replace them.
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude. I went to a bar. My buddies, they're part of the Bills Mafia. They moved down to Florida from New York, and we went to a bar one time, and I don't even know how many fucking tables were set up, jumped on, broken, people breaking their arms because they couldn't break the table. It was sad, but also awesome to see. There were just a whole bunch of just fucking idiots there, just jumping off the back of pickup trucks, just landing on fucking tables. But holy, Bills Mafia is no joke out of any football team. Like,
And we talked about that on
the.
the first podcast too. Like, I wish you were there,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Hmm.
They're
Yeah.
fucking wild.
Oh yeah, I will say they are wild.
And it's sad that Bills didn't make it to the Super Bowl.
They did pretty
good
good. They
shot.
are fucking cocky.
Wait, who
Bills.
cares?
Yeah, those are
Nigga
fighting
fucking
words.
got him.
Clear out.
Fucking got him. Let's go.
Yeah.
But how about them 49ers, though? I'm glad that Twitch couldn't be here, because
9-9 banger gang.
we talking some major shit.
Yeah, what a sleeper team. They couldn't even show up to the fucking playoffs without being fully injured. So
I guess I didn't bet $600 that they'd win.
Ooh. Twitch was so happy, and then all of his fucking team was injured. Oh, guess what? They lose because all their team's fucking injured.
Dude,
Wow.
I swear to God, that is like, I don't know. I love Israel, but like, why would you bet $600? Like, why? How would you be so sure of anything?
I'm gonna put $2,000 on the Lions next year, baby. They're going all the way next year.
The Detroit Loins. The Detroit
The
Loins.
the
loins.
Detroit Loins.
Damn.
Damn, that is. It's a great way
Yeah,
to invest.
I'm
your
great
money.
with money.
You hear it here first. Invest all your money into the Lions.
Dude, I'm
Next
invest my
year,
savings.
2024. Holy shit.
Oh God, or maybe the Texans or something. I don't know.
The Texans
Nah.
are dead.
Titans all the way. They're definitely-
Wait,
Fuck you, all you Titans fans, bitch.
Titans
I don't know. I don't care.
record 2020.
He said, "I don't know. I don't care."
They're our rival. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
okay.
as
They
long
were
as
7-10.
lose.
Wait. No, the Texans were 3-13, so they're worse. But yeah, fucking 49ers. Anyways, going into the actual article, so the odds for the Super Bowl has the Eagles as favored to win, and the Eagles are, sorry, wait, I'm reading that wrong. The Eagles are favored to win by more than 1.5 points. Otherwise, the Chiefs cover. And then on the money line, the Eagles are the favorites. The Chiefs are the underdogs. And the total scoring over/under is 50.5 points scored by both teams combined. So, I don't know. If you guys know what odds are, maybe that means something to you. I'm not really too big on betting, but yeah, they're thinking that the Eagles are going to win.
I will say that sounds like a personal bias comparatively because I looked at the statistics and it's actually pretty fucking crazy. This might actually be a close Super Bowl for once. Once in like the past fucking decade, to be honest with you. But the statistics are they're both 13-3. They're both passing yards are 584 on the nose, on the money. Their statistics are the same across the board. They both look good. I think it's just a 50-50 shot of whoever's going to win, to be honest. It should be a good game. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I just want a good game. Like, I'm sort of affiliated with the Eagles just because of my friend, but like, I really don't care who wins.
I just don't want another blowout, man. Every time it hits the Super Bowl, it just blowout.
It just doesn't make it as interesting.
Blowout.
I like it when it's to the very last minute.
Now, the important question is, who is performing the Super Bowl halftime show?
Beyonce, I think. Yes, Beyonce.
Oh my single ladies. Okay.
Wait, who's the coach for Kansas City? Is it Andy Reid?
Who does what?
Riley Reid? What?
Riley.
Yeah, it's Andy Reid. Yeah.
It is Andy Reid. My boy.
Her
My boy
brother.
looks like a walrus. If you look up pictures of him,
Oh,
he
he
looks like a
does?
walrus. He literally does look like a walrus.
Hold up. I'm gonna show this really quick on stream. Cuz you guys need to see this. I mean, I think there's only one person in the stream, but look at this.
You need to see this right now.
Okay, now this is epic.
Stop what you're doing this very moment.
Make
Look
sure you
at this.
smash the like button. and
Yeah,
subscribe.
smash the like button if you're watching
Smash
this
the
on
like
YouTube.
button, comment, subscribe.
This is the power of live streaming on OBS. I can put stuff up in real time.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Look, okay. You're gonna see it in the video, but I'm gonna put it right above the Fatal logo. That is Andy Reid. And he does look like a walrus. Even Sarondo's like, bruh. Yo.
Man's is heavy. My best friend Nate, that used to be his Xbox gamer tag. That's why I know about this. He used to be called Andy Reid Walrus.
What the?
Wait, was
what
he a Chiefs fan?
name.
No. He just memed the fuck out of him.
Oh god.
So that's all I'll say on that. I thought that was a good hoot and a good holler.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of that SNL skit
Absolutely.
with the guys going the Bears, the Bears, the Bears. I don't know that skit. I'll have to watch sometime. But yeah, he does look like a walrus. Anyways, let's go to our next topic, which is also related to the Super Bowl. So apparently Madden NFL 23 thinks the Eagles are the underdog. So even though, previously we said that the Eagles are favored to win, even though Zach said that it's going to be a close game, Madden, when running their simulations, think that the Chiefs are going to win. So the Eagles remain the favorites in Super Bowl. It's 57? Yeah, it's 57. A nod towards the more well-rounded team against the superstar-laden Kansas City Chiefs. But if you go into Madden, the game allows the fan nation to run 100 games between the Eagles and the Chiefs, and the Chiefs came out on top. But not only did they come out on top, but they also won by a significant margin, 57-43. So it says in 27 of the simulations, the Chiefs won by 10 or more points, and Kansas City often scored first, perhaps a nod towards Philadelphia's propensity to defer when winning the coin toss. So it just talks about like much of the Chiefs' dominance is just the MVP Patrick Mahomes. But yeah, so like I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that it's possible that like the Chiefs could blow out the Eagles?
Sure. I think anything's pretty much possible.
Yeah.
It depends on who comes out with I guess the best thing in head. Basically, whoever comes out to actually play is gonna fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter though, because I'm still gonna be watching it from at home Sunday.
Sunday.
And hopefully it isn't a waste of 2 hours.
The only thing I hope for is it's a good game.
Hey, a reason to watch. That'd be nice.
Oh, you mean the ads? You mean the ads
commercials?
aren't
My
worth
Doritos
watching?
and my Sprite. I'm like, damn.
Oh my god, we need another Drake Sprite commercial. We should have like a recreation of that as one of the Super Bowl ads this year.
One of my friends named Serrano actually showed me this Pepsi flavor. I think it was Peeps flavored. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Peeps flavored?
No idea.
I mean,
Yeah, it was Peeps flavored.
Peeps flavored. Pepsi.
Yeah. Peeps flavored.
Oh my god, I see it. That looks fucking horrible.
hold up. I'm gonna pull it up on stream. Peeps Pepsi.
I don't even like Peeps, so that's why I think it's horrible. But
Ew, wait, did you
Pepsi
try
brings
it?
back a flavor. So
No, they just sent it to me.
Oh my
I thought that
God.
was kind of crazy.
They come in like pink, yellow, blue. Those are the only three that I see. They come in bottles and cans. Where
I'm
are they
gonna pull it up
based
right
out
now.
of? I don't have any of those where I'm at.
I've never seen
It
one.
says nationwide. I've never even heard about it until you just said it.
Would I get one? Fuck
Well,
yeah.
There's
I
my
would get
boy.
one. I'd probably pour it down the
There you
drain.
go.
Badlands Chugs. Of course, Badlands Chugs. Done the
My
Pepsi
boy.
Heat Challenge. My boy.
I love him so much.
Oh, man.
Hmm.
If you want to know about a soda, Badlands Chugs, man.
Did they literally
Holy
just do this
fuck.
so they could make the joke Peepsy?
I don't know.
Mountain Dew voltage chug out of Thor's hammer.
Why would you want marshmallow flavored Pepsi? It just sounds disgusting.
Dude, there was a Pepsi that came out in like 2015, 2016, and it was so fucking bad. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like a spicy cinnamon. It was so underwhelmingly bad. That's the last time I ever bought Pepsi in general. It just ruined Pepsi entirely for me. But I hope this isn't another one like it. I'm trying to remember.
It probably is.
I'm trying to remember. It was like that. You know those red spicy sugar like cinnamon candies? It tastes like one of those, but like hospital medical like syrup that you'd be pouring out for like cough syrup. It was like a bad mixture between those two. It was just, oh god.
I'd love to try
It's so bad they don't sell it anymore. But just put it that way, and the flavor's never coming back out. But I can't remember the exact name.
Still want fucking clear Pepsi to come back. Come back.
Was it
Water?
Crystal?
Or Crystal
Water?
Pepsi, yeah.
No, it's just water.
Never heard of clear Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi, my bad.
It's just club soda at that point. It's just carbonated
Watered down
water.
Pepsi?
Oh, Red Hots. Wait, was that what it's called? Pepsi Red Hots?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Are you talking about the Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot?
No.
Wait, was it called Pepsi?
It's
No, Pepsi,
Pepsi
Fire.
Fire.
Pepsi Fire.
I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
That shit was trash. I don't know if that was the oh yeah, cinnamon flavored cola. Yeah, that shit was horrible.
No, but why would you want that as?
Yeah.
Why would you
all
want?
all I'm saying
like-
is like worst Pepsi flavor, trash. Like it appeared out of nowhere and it did
Like it's not sweet. Oh my god, that's huge.
existed. Holy. That's why I didn't remember the name.
That looks fire.
Oh, shut
Literally.
up, Ryan.
Wow.
That was such a dad joke. Yeah,
that
that's what
thing
she
was
said.
Nasty.
Anyways, all right. Let's not talk about Pepsi anymore. I'm more of a Coke guy. Going to our last topic. This one is I don't know. I have an inside joke with Ryan about this, but
Don't sit too close to the TV.
Oh, you fuck. I was just about to bring that up. God damn it. Okay, so all right, so going to the topic. Experts warn of TV tip-over risks ahead of Super Bowl. So, okay, so according to an article on UPI, 7 of 10 fatal furniture tip-over incidents in children involve a falling television. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, warns. So its latest report on furniture-related tip-over incidents turned up an annual average of 19,400 tip-over injuries treated in emergency rooms from 2019 to 2021. So in all, 592 deaths, 81% involving children under age 18, were reported between 2000 and 2021. Of the 482 children who died, 88% were under age 5. About 93% of TV tip-overs included head injuries. So this article is basically saying that like kids are dying because the TV is tipping over and killing them, which is crazy to me. But yes, it goes back to the meme that me and Ryan have of we used to watch this show where the main character would come up and say like, "Hey, don't sit too close to the TV, kids." And this is literally
Any fairy tale watchers or enjoyers here.
yeah. Any fairy actually, hold up. Can I show my I'm gonna show my Natsu thing on screen.
While you're pulling that up, I'll throw a couple of cents in the ring.
Hey,
A couple of 2
let's
cents in
go.
the ring. This is a little crazy to me because at least I could speak for Aspire and I. I'm pretty sure we all grew up in the same era where those big ass TVs, like the ones that weigh like 100 pounds, those big CRT TVs, those shits would not fall unless they're stupidly placed. They just don't move. They're solid bricks. To see like these uber thin TVs that are like not stable at all, it's kind of just like crazy. If anything, it kind of makes me nostalgic for those old ass TVs.
I always just called them
whine.
Yeah, I always just called them the TVs with the big fat backs. I didn't really know they were called CRTs.
You even want the big booty TVs.
Them big booty TVs, them BBTs.
Yeah. Oh shit! You've got an acronym placed for it, man.
No, but no, those CRT. No, Ryan's right. Like those CRT TVs, like they're kind of like the equivalent of like Nokia phones, where they're so durable. They're not like the most technologically advanced, but those things will not break. Like you could throw anything at them and it would just bounce off. Like they're that strong. But yeah, I can. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just going to say the only thing, because I used to, I volunteer every so often for a recycling plant, and a lot of people are bringing those TVs. They're always very heavy. Yes, they're very durable until you hit one part, and that's the glass, because the glass is pressurized. I believe it's in a vacuum. So if you ever crack that glass and it becomes fragile, the vacuum will suck in the glass and it'll make a huge boom. Sounds like a gun going off almost if the TV is big enough. So it's just a cool thing. But yeah, I going back to like looping back to the topic, they're starting to sell this in a lot of stores, especially in Best Buy. They have straps meant for TVs so it doesn't fall over. You can just get them, go to the store, grab them if you have a family that you're concerned about. I think they cost like $40.
Hey, listen. If you have a problem with your TV dropping, your dad ain't fucking mounting that shit right. That dude he need to fucking buy a stud finder. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
No, I mean you're right.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking unreal. Absolutely.
No, the only well, I mean, I can understand if they can't, like if they live in an apartment and they can't mount it to the wall, so that has to be on the TV stand. It's the only time I understand,
But even then, like if it has like a solid foundation, like no, because like I have a TV that's not mounted to the wall, and like there's no risk of it tipping over just because like the foundation is very strong.
well, how big is it?
I think it's like 80 inches. Yeah. But the stand it's on is like very, very, very strong. So it's balanced. There's like no risk of it tipping over. Like I don't know. I don't think that should be a problem. I think Clearout is right that like if they're not mounting it, they're not mounting it correctly, and if they're using a stand, they're not using a good enough stand, because that's that should not happen.
Yeah.
You're also not hanging on your furniture. Yeah. No, that is true. I mean, yeah, you definitely watch your kids. Like, don't, because kids like to, hang on shit and hang on TVs and like play with shit they're not supposed to. So, yeah, just don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Nah, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a lukewarm topic to end on. But yeah, do you guys have anything else to add before I wrap this up?
No, I think you basically
that's
did
it, man.
everything.
Yeah,
I guess I'll leave off on the fact that I'm going to a fucking dream concert. I'm going to go see Subtronics. I don't know how many of you all know Subtronics.
Ooh, yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, I'm going to Cleveland for a couple days. Couple of people that are showing doing the sets before. I have seen them before, so it's gonna be a good time. Let's see what Ohio's like.
Dude, I wish I could come.
Yeah, I mean, you can still buy a ticket.
And when is it?
It's in 4 days.
Yeah, I can't. There's no way I'm gonna get leave in 4 days.
So, yeah,
but,
that's about it.
Zach, you got anything?
Y'all have a happy Valentine's Day.
Basically hit everything. Yeah. Make sure you're doing something. Get
do
out
your
the house,
homework.
go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be responsible, do your homework.
Go watch some romantic movies.
Go watch some High School DxD.
DxD. No, that is your homework assignment.
That is your homework assignment.
For Valentine's Day, go watch some High School DxD. If you have a partner, if you don't have
DxD on Valentine's Day.
God, that sounds so lonely. That sounds so lonely, bro.
It's so bad. That's like bottom of the barrel. Just go out and do something. Maybe maybe download Tinder. Do something, man. Just totally fuck. Just look for somebody out there. Just spend the rest of your day. Try to find somebody. Try to hang out with somebody new. Just talk.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Anyways, yeah, so thanks for coming to the podcast. Anybody that stopped in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, we really appreciate it. Sorry I can't check the YouTube comments because we're just for right now we're just streaming on Twitch. But eventually I do want to set up to dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna end it right now. So yeah, this has been the F4T1 podcast featuring myself, Zach, Raul, and Ryan. We will see you guys next week. So yeah. See ya. Bye.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Happy Valentine's Day.